Hello, everybody, and welcome back to yet another episode after being gone for yet another weekend. What's up, Ron?
What's going on, man?
My throat hurts because I just did a whole bunch of hot sauce. What's up, Ty?
Hey, pretty lady. Hey, pretty lady.
He said it again because he had to get closer to the mic. Yeah, 100. What is it? The hot sauce.
100% pain.
That hurts. I don't like it. My face is still sweating. Go ahead.
I feel like I got an instant ulcer from that.
My asshole is on fire.
I can see that.
So, how you doing? It's been a while.
Dude, I'm so glad the fucking roads are semi-clear now.
Yeah, for real.
We were house riding for like 4 days.
Straight up. I feel like I've been home forever. And then, like, it feels good to get out of the house just to go back to work.
I know.
I mean, it's whatever, but... What about you, Ty? I mean, you live with your brother, but how's everything on your side?
I've just been getting nicotine sick in my room the past week. That's like the only thing good I have to do lately, I guess.
Because of your Juul?
Yeah, dude, and get to do cool Juul tricks all day, but soon to be vape tricks.
Oh, yeah, you're getting a vape, douche. Juul, sponsor us.
Even though I don't Juul anymore.
Oh, yeah. Ron doesn't have a Juul anymore.
I adopted the Juul from Ronnie.
I'm done with everything.
50%, no, well... 2/3 of this SCB has Juul, so Juul sponsor us.
But if you sponsored us, I would totally pick up Juul again.
I will get Juul tattooed in the middle of my forehead.
That'd be cool, actually. You imagine?
I'd do it.
All right, so let's start off with, I'm tired of I'm not tired of it, but...
The week run through?
Yeah. Isn't that getting a little old?
It's a little stale now.
Why are we telling the audience what we've been through this week? Let's talk about something else. My asshole's on fire because I ate hot sauce.
Does it feel weird to like sit down right now?
Yeah, we're in an uncomfortable spot right now.
And it's like, it sucks because when we bought that atomic iguana, that's what I wanted it to be. I wanted to be like overwhelmed by it, but it tastes like shit and it wasn't even hot.
Yeah, I have a headache from the hot sauce. Right on the
yeah,
top of my
100%
brain.
pain definitely lives up to its name.
My stomach hurts so bad right now, like so incredibly bad. It's ridiculous.
Because it makes everything from your head to your asshole hurt.
Straight up, I feel like I just don't feel it. My butthole hurts. No homo.
But dude, like, another seamless transition here. Like, I am so ready for this fucking snow to be gone.
Dude, I have to drive through fucking Seattle every day.
Oh my god.
Not every day. Actually, today was my first day back in forever to drive to Seattle. And tomorrow's our last day of harvest, so I'm really just bitching to bitch. But you don't know that.
That's so scary though, bro. I was literally just watching a video that my mom was showing me about this semi-crash in Chilliwack, bro. Literally like 70 cars were in
it was a
accident.
70-car pileup in Chilliwack.
Yeah, and
between Abbotsford, it spanned from Abbotsford to Chilliwack, which is about 10 miles.
And I'm not trying to shine any light on it, but only one person died. But it could have been way worse.
It could have been a hell of a lot worse.
So I got two things that just popped in my head. One, hot sauce fell on my thumbnail, and I rubbed my lip. Now my lip's burning.
Dude, I went to go like I sound like a pig, but I went to go pick my nose immediately after, and my left nostril hurt so bad for like.
Oh yeah, dude! When I fucking
minutes.
inhaled the what was the donkey one?
The organic Brothers.
Yeah, Oh Brothers. It fucking felt like it burned a hole in my nasal
burning
cavity.
all your nostril pubes.
Proves we will never be cocaine addicts.
Yep. And
I know, dude.
My second thing, off the ties, what did you say, semi?
Yeah.
I've saw two big transit buses, like not crash, but I've seen them wrecked within this last 2 months. Like full of people, cops everywhere. It was ridiculous. I'm talking away from the mic because I'm trying to look at Ron, but the mic's over here by Ty. I'll talk to you. How you doing?
Can you imagine the lawsuit and that? All the people being in that fucking...
Or even if it was like, was it a safe bus? Did the brakes work? What happened? Like,
dude, I remember...
was before the snow, too.
Do you think they would have like monthly precautions and make sure
definitely.
works?
Dude, did you hear about the Ride the Duck?
Yeah.
Dude,
bro.
so many people died on that shit.
Yeah.
And you know what? When I was little, I've always wanted to ride the duck. I've always wanted, like, it's a big duck vehicle, you know? That looks cool. It's not really a duck vehicle, I don't think. And I've seen it when I was little. I
It was
wanted to
like a
ride
boat
it.
or whatever.
And then recently, this last year, I just found out about it, and that sounds really
How dangerous they are. Like,
You know what's crazy? A lot of people forgot about the Cairo 7 helicopter crash already.
yeah,
I didn't even know that happened.
Yeah, dude, that shit was gnarly.
Yeah,
bro.
Cairo 7's helicopter crashed in downtown Seattle near the Space Needle.
Jesus Christ, dude! Imagine if it hit the Space Needle. That'd be scary.
That would suck because our grandpa helped build that.
Not only that, if like you go on a cool date to the Space Needle and you're showing off everything, and then go to a baseball game, and then all of a sudden a helicopter hits the Space Needle before your baseball game, you're probably gonna die.
Man, what are you gonna do?
Wouldn't be our problem.
I'm sorry, my lip hurts and my mouth hurts. I'm struggling.
Yeah, dude, I went through it the other day.
My stomach hurts so bad. I'm not gonna quit bitching.
I don't know why I keep fucking coughing in the mic. Like,
Because it makes your fucking throat hurt. That's why.
I mean, you like the first thing you guys said to me was, "You losing your voice?" I'm like, I don't think. I'm just smoked a lot of cigarettes.
I just smoked too many cigarettes.
Newport sponsor me.
You know what's been like, totally unrelated. But you know what's been running through my fucking mind ever since you told me?
What?
When you were saying the Palmer Squares were saying, don't do a podcast if you don't have a following. Like,
Oh yeah, we don't have a following. Well, I can't say that. I don't want to take anything away from our followers because I actually ran into Sequoia the other day and he's like, love the podcast. So shout out to Sequoia. I know Monzo listens to it. I know Jocelyn and Tim listen to it. Other than that, I don't know who listens to it.
Brandon listens to it pretty regularly.
Shout out
too.
Brandon.
He said he listens to it on the drive to work, and then when he goes to the middle school and high school, he listens to
that
it.
means Miranda listens to it.
Must be.
Shout out Miranda if you listen to it. Love you.
He invited us over to his house. We still haven't even made an effort to go over there.
I know, and he has another microphone for us.
See, that'd be
That I
cool
could
for you.
have.
Yeah.
He said I could use it.
And look, there's a third slot for another microphone too.
Look at that. And then you
Slacking.
can get one of your mic. What do you call this one?
I probably won't get it though, just because you just told me you just bought it and you haven't used it yet.
Well, yeah, because he shares a mic with
You or Manuel or
Johnny.
No, I'll just spit all
No,
over
you and
it.
John shared.
Yeah, me and Johnny always share, and then
It's
it's always you two or you and Manuel.
And Manuel's only been here for one, so I love him though. I don't think he catches up on our podcast either. And I love him.
I don't blame him. Like, just-
And the thing is though, this one's kind of a slow start, but another thing I wanted to point out was the last one we did with me, Ty, you, and Johnny, 64 views. That was a good one.
there was a hell of a one. That was
And our last two are kind of just been like, just like,
barely. Last I checked, they didn't break 20.
yeah, they're not even breaking 20, and it's like, damn, like,
But it's really whatever. Like, you know, like we were always saying, like, we don't make these for anyone really in particular. So
no one even makes the effort to comment or like it though. In every episode, I said like, comment, subscribe.
I know all the notifications, like, oh, comment. It's always you. Like, it's always you, like, replying to
some like, well, just that one. With
Yeah.
Monzo.
Or like, if I see a like, I usually know it's you. Like, it's like,
Yeah.
it was like the only like, oh yeah.
I
that's
mean,
you.
because I like it, but I mean, I don't know if people like it. Like, we're still getting listeners. It's not like we're getting 0 views.
Yeah.
Does it show how long they listen to it for?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think our
there's
average is like 6 or 7 minutes.
Yeah.
Damn.
So it's like, what are we at? 8 minutes? They stopped listening 2 minutes ago.
And so really, we could just cut it off right here.
But to be honest, though, I've noticed all of our best topics though come near the end or in the middle. That's when things start getting really good.
Don't take anything away from my intro, bro. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode.
Who looks forward to intros though?
I mean, I like my intro.
No, like
I wish we
when
could
you watch a video.
Palmer
on a
Square's
podcast-
intros.
I know, dude. I wish we could have an intro like, how does it feel to be the Palmer Square? Like,
How does it feel to be 2 fat fucks and a big nose nigga? Wait, that's me still.
fuck the Palmer Squares.
Yeah. Dumb, dude.
We just won't address the elephant in the room. We'll just ignore it, and hopefully people won't pay attention.
I hope no one gets it. I really hope. Watch, that's the one comment we get. Hey, you fucking. I don't want to. You know, if you get it, I mean, you caught me, but or did you catch
Gotcha.
Ty? You don't know. They don't know that. The fuck? I'll bring that. Damn it!
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
So bummed right now.
Well,
He had a good streak going. He just fucked it up.
I really fucked it up.
You had a good streak going though.
Thanks, man. Like a whole 5 episodes.
Yeah. Dude, like
I don't even know what number this is. 9?
I don't remember, honestly.
Yeah, see,
we just broke 7 and then we just stopped. Yeah.
Because that was our whole goal, was to get past 7. Now we're at 7 or past 7.
Has it been over 2 months?
Easily.
Yeah, we started we started the end of November.
We loaded our first one in December though. It was like December 1st.
You guys beat my odds.
Yeah, now you're in them.
Yeah.
Finally, bro. I was getting bummed when you weren't, like, you didn't want to. I remember.
And you were doubting us, so just like.
The first one, you were at Stos. The second one.
You just didn't want to be in it.
I think
it was early in the morning. I was playing Madden.
Oh yeah.
I think you were watching football, and you pretended to go to sleep, and then you woke up as soon as we sat over here, because you and Soph were like talking, whispering.
I'm really good at that.
You're not. I knew you were doing that. I was just like, all right, he doesn't want to be in it.
This just turned to a string of trying to roast Ty.
No, dude, I miss you guys. It's been forever. I haven't been over here in like a week.
Which is a long fucking time for us, dude.
Well, 2 weeks, almost 2 weeks by Friday.
Yeah, which is a long fucking time for us. That's way too long
for us because we hang out every fucking weekend.
And that fucking snowstorm fucked us all in the ass.
And now you guys, I know Ty really wanted to come over and play in the snow.
That sounded so lit because you made like an 8-foot tall snowman.
10 foot tall, bro.
And that shit inspired the fuck out of me.
Yeah, and Ty made, Ty made for the most part, made like a 7-foot tall one.
I'm still bummed on myself. I just snotted. Dude, that hot sauce making me snot.
Yeah, dude, it'll fuck your shit up. Like, your asshole will be burning for the next 2 days, I guarantee it.
What is it? What does Big Black say? Freezing. But it's not freezing. It's freezing.
I'm freezing. Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, dude. Big Black. What a G. How much did you look up to him, Ron? Because I know me and you looked up to him so much.
Dude, yeah, he was definitely a big influence on us, like being big dudes.
Being
like
a big dude, and he was so
He
cool.
made it so cool.
To
like
be a big guy.
And like be like growing up until like 2006 when Robin Big came out, like I was so self-conscious being about my
I'm
weight.
still self-conscious about myself, but at this point, you get what you get from me. If you love me, that's tight. I love you too. If you don't love me, you know why?
Bro,
I get why, but nobody really cares.
Damn.
I was so stoked when Big Black started making like merch and like clothes in my size. I think I had like 6 shirts.
Yeah, and I had
That's
none.
all I wanted was some Big Black merch, and I never got it.
I know the bigger size is always sold out, like the 3 and 4X.
Yeah,
like 2, 3, 4X.
I remember. I think it was me and you who went to Ross in Seattle, and maybe it was someone else, but I saw a Big Black shirt there. Actually, I think it was me and Callie. I saw a Big Black shirt there, and
I sure wasn't the time when we went to. It was like me, you, Chelsea, Johnny, everybody. We went to like all these thrift stores and Ross and shit.
I don't know.
I don't remember. But
anyway, I saw a shirt there. It was 6X, and I was like, I really want that shirt, but it's way too big. And I was already a big dude, and I was like, I don't want to get the 6X. I don't want it. I better eat more because I want to fit this shirt.
Not a good mindset.
Kind of make it goals. Like, all right, goals. So fit a 6X.
Yeah. What's your goal, Jake? To gain 300 pounds. I'm trying to fit this shirt. That's really cool.
Dude, but yeah, like he definitely made it cooler to be like a big dude. Like he definitely had a big influence on me. Like I kind of he was kind of like what made me like pay more attention to like fashion type shit. Not necessarily like he was able to dress the best, but it's like that was the first person who was like, damn, like what's he wearing? Like, you know, made me pay attention.
He looks sick, dude. I'd rock his outfit if I could.
Bro, he had his own line of skinny jeans for big men.
Yeah, they were like,
dude, remember when you went through the skinny jean phase?
Yeah,
I remember that.
Didn't you always rip them?
Yeah, I still rip jeans, dude, because I'm fucking rough with jeans. So.
I'm rough with my shoes.
Yeah, and so it's like he was definitely the first person who was like I paid attention to because he resonated with me like I could fit that basically. Yeah. That was my whole mindset about it, and like I could fit that. That's sick.
The fact that basically all his clothes were brand new every time, just open the plastic brand new shirt. And the same with Rob. Rob was really cool. I looked up to Rob too because at that time as a skateboarder. Like I loved skateboarding. I've always loved skateboarding, but I looked up to him too because I thought he was so fucking cool. And he rode for Alien Workshop or owned Alien Workshop too. Or,
Yep.
Yeah.
He owned a part of Alien Workshop.
Yeah,
for a
see,
while.
and
arguably like one of the most polarizing figures in skateboarding. I'd definitely put him up there with like Tony Hawk and shit.
not
You know,
only
it's
that,
like
easily.
he's
Yeah.
an entrepreneur now. He does it all. He's done it all.
He doesn't even skate anymore. Just not to break anyone's bubble, but
yeah.
But he's still cool. Like,
Yeah.
he's so cool.
And it's like definitely like his whole approach to skateboarding is definitely more a business model, not just like
Definitely.
like you know like everybody who was anybody in skateboarding like skateboarding's my life, skateboarding's this that whatever. And I'm not taking I'm not taking any away from Rob. He was an extremely talented skateboarder, like, but he wasn't the best.
I used to like watching his freakouts. You ever watch his freakouts?
yeah, dude,
Yeah.
yeah.
But he definitely knew. He was definitely much smarter than everybody else in the game as far as marketing himself.
Everything now
Whoa.
to him is a business, and he's done it all. He's made like kid toys. He made cartoons. He had how many shows on fucking MTV?
And not only that, bro, he had so many different products that he had like advertised. He
definitely.
remembered the loudmouth burritos.
Mhm.
Like, bro, they were shit ass burritos, but everyone still bought them. And then not
And,
only
like,
that,
And know that, like, he invested in, like, 7-Eleven. He's the only reason why I know about Stance. Like, Stance socks.
Oh yeah, dude.
And
you
they're
You
huge.
guys had a huge phase in that too.
and how are we forgetting Street League? Like, he made.
Oh,
He
took
changed the game with skateboarding. Like,
Bro.
skate contests. Like,
Because they were, I was just watching a documentary like not too long ago. They were saying the average skate contest first place was around $800 to $1,000 first place.
That's ass.
He stepped it up to $250,000 a contest.
and now you see that's all those fucking contests too. Everything from X Games to Maloof to the ESPN.
Which,
like,
if anything, just
Dutour.
inspired way more skaters to skate way more harder to learn all
and it's
the
like, and
technical tricks.
yeah, definitely like,
Speaking of that, I bought a Pretty Sweet the other day. I'm pretty sure I snapped it to you.
yeah,
I've been
Yeah,
wanting
you
to bring
didn't-
it over here and watch it with you guys.
I saw
So
it.
sad.
Ty showed me, and I was really bummed that you didn't send it to me.
That's because he showed me it. And
yeah,
I remember
And, like,
Jack Black being in there, Will Arnett.
a lot of people.
There's a
dude.
lot of people. and
Yeah,
then
I
all
don't
the
know.
skaters
I know
from Malta.
Rafi.
Yeah.
Rafi really wants to watch Pretty Sweet too, because
He still hasn't watched it yet.
Mm-mm.
Oh my god.
Bro,
And-
when is he coming? Rafi, do you listen to this? And if you do, get
No,
your
he
ass
de-
down here.
He definitely doesn't listen to this.
Ouch. I'll just go fuck myself.
What's going on?
Yeah, go ahead.
What was I going on about?
Stance Socks and Rob Deerdeck.
Oh yeah,
and
7-Eleven
Dutour
and like,
and Street League.
and it's like I like, you know, he did exactly what Tony Hawk did. You know, he made skateboarding mainstream, and he you know, like, every kid is like, oh, you know, that's cool. You know, he made a bunch of kids just pick up a skateboard and just go out there and try. Like,
For every kid though who didn't think skateboarding's cool, how is that not cool? It's a board with wheels, and you can flip it and do tricks that look easy. I thought a kickflip looked so easy. It's not. It's so difficult for me.
Or you could be fucking Grayson Fletcher and just kill your dreams like you did to me.
oh yeah,
Dickhead. Skateboarding.
and it's like
Influenced us all growing up, really.
and it's like I'm not gonna like. I can't knock him. I don't necessarily like him, but I'm not gonna knock what he's done for skateboard. Andy Schrock is definitely starting to get in that same light.
I'm pretty sure he's a millionaire. He just doesn't flex about it.
Yeah, he's definitely like, because I remember he was saying he could shut down Revive right now,
Yep.
and he
Oh.
could live comfortably off YouTube
There
checks.
was a skateboard. Maybe I forget something to do with skateboarding, but they shut down recently. Like a company or a shoe or something. America's.
No,
America
probably
did.
Fallen. I'm
Was
guessing.
it
Yeah.
Fallen?
Yeah.
Yeah, I listened to that on Palmer Square's podcast, and Term was talking about it, and I was like, no way.
Yeah, Fallen's making a comeback. They shut down probably, like 2014, 2015, something like that.
It sucks because I remember when Fallen was going strong, they made the most fire shoes, and that's when they were doing their worst because they started doing so bad they had to start upping the price in their shoe prices.
Yeah.
And then so that's when they just completely shut down. But their shoes were so good.
Speaking of shoes, I remember you were trying to get some Pumas, and I shot you
Fucking
down.
God, dude.
We went to the mall, and Ty went to go pick out these pair of Pumas, and he's like, bro, how they look? They look sick, right? I'm like, those are fucking ugly. And I just
Jesus.
turned them down, like turned them off, and like you put them back. He's like, I won't get them then. I'm like, no, bro, get the shoe if you want it.
And then like
Nah,
a
it sucks.
year or two ago, you went through a phase
Puma
where you
phase.
wore
The
like
same
wore
exact
nothing.
shoe.
You wore nothing but Pumas.
I wore, I had these, my boss Gary called them clown shoes. They were blue with like paint splatter.
Oh yeah, like
I
the
had a-
Miami Dolphins
I had a
colorway.
pink pair, a red pair, a gold pair. I just loved Pumas at the time. And I started wearing Vans ever since we went to the Palmer Squares concert.
I was gonna say like me and Ty
We're
been on
supposed to be
Vans.
matching Vans.
And you didn't.
No.
I was saying me and Ty
Vans
been
guys.
big on Vans for a long time, and then so were you. You had a pretty good Vans run too, with
I
like
had a
Chima
big-
Ferguson's,
I had a big Van phase too.
like Chima Ferguson's and shit. Like,
Mainly it's been Nikes, Adidas, Vans, and Pumas. You know, those are my shoes. Those are my
Yeah.
favorite shoes.
I'm just Chuck Taylor's and Vans.
Oh
really.
yeah, Chuck Taylor. And I went through a Chuck Taylor.
Oh,
phase,
yeah, I
too.
remember that.
Yeah.
You know, I never know when it flamed out or when it happened, but I had the most craziest obsession with Janowski's. Like, I had the biggest collection
To
ever.
the point you influenced me to go get a pair, and I
Yeah.
wrecked my feet.
Yeah, I
My
was
feet
gonna say
hurt
they fucking
so bad.
squeeze the
No,
shit out of your
no.
feet. Like,
Not at first they wrecked my feet, but then I broke them in. But that was the shoe that I rolled my ankle on.
yeah.
I don't remember why I fell off on him, though, because I remember I had a friend, Joe Wallace. He actually lifts now.
Shout out, Joe.
But me and him would literally be on Instagram, like, fangirling about Janowski colorways.
I believe it, dude.
Yeah.
You always been like, not to put this in a mean way, but a good fangirl. You find something you like and you fangirl over it.
And now that's me. Like,
And I get jealous because I'm like, I wish I could like something that much. But then I realize I do. And this is a perfect transition. Legend of Zelda. That's always been my shit.
Yeah,
Always
we
been
were
my
talking
shit.
about-
Sure.
We were just talking about that.
So,
yeah, and like everything I do, like anything that has to do with Legend of Zelda, I seriously refer to you. Like,
yeah.
and it's like they're kind of like what's the word?
Like, that's the one consistent thing of me that you guys known forever is I will never not be a fan of Legend of
Yeah,
Zelda.
like for me, you and Legend of Zelda are kind of synonymous. Like,
Yeah.
and so it's like whenever I see it or like anything, like even not even necessarily Legend of Zelda, but you know sometimes you'll run into shit out in the real world that'll kind of resemble the Triforce.
Yeah, yeah.
You'll see it every once in a
You
while.
just think of me?
And I'm like,
I love
it
that.
doesn't even have to be Legend of Zelda. It could be something like that.
I'm not bashing on you in any way, Ronnie, but I feel like you have a new obsession every week.
Yeah, that's true.
Like every week it's
every
something
week
different.
it's like
Now it's hot sauce and
Yeah,
Burmazzle.
apparently it's hot sauce now.
and so, yeah. As of lately, it's been hot sauce, and like it'll go just about everywhere. Really, it'll
But-
be
My Zelda thing. So today, Nintendo put out a Nintendo Direct, and I didn't really know what that was. I never really knew what it was, but it's basically Nintendo telling their fans like what's going to be upcoming, and I guess they have multiple Nintendo Directs, and then they go to E3 and basically video games galore for all my geeks out there who listen to this. But I was watching the Nintendo Direct on this YouTuber's channel. I think it's called Beat 'Em Up. He's a really cool dude. He's like a British accent or English accent. He has long hair like me, but he's like a really skinny dude. But he's like so charismatic towards video games, and I love it.
That's sick.
see.
man.
I love shit like that. I love when you can like even hear the passion like someone's voice
Bro,
about,
if you
about
have a
anything really.
and all
yeah,
this-
exactly. If you have a passion, anything, dude, that's dope. I don't give a fuck what it is.
And you know, he doesn't go off scripts. He that he was telling, or he wasn't telling me. I wish, but I was watching him. He's like, all my stuff's unscripted. This is crazy, and you can see and feel and hear the excitement. But so he posted a video of him watching the live stream, and the first 20 minutes is just him talking. So I skipped it until the Nintendo Direct started, and I was watching all these games come out, and I was like so excited, but like not really because nothing Legend of Zelda. And then the very last game is anime water style, like you see waves and stuff, and you see this boat. Then you see a hand, and then you see a pointy ear, and then it zooms out, and you see Link. And I fucking lost it, bro. I was like, no fucking way! Like, I knew they were gonna save Zelda for last, but like, really, a part of me was like, what if it's not Zelda? What if it's like Farm or not Farmville? That's an app, but some game they're looking for. Everyone's looking forward to. But anyway, I was just like, no fucking way. And after I was watching him watch it, and his reactions was, what? No way! Like, I felt the same exact way. And so, like, after it ended, I looked up the trailer because they released it right after. Watched the trailer, and like, I got so excited. I'm not even playing. I teared up. I like straight teared up out with excitement. I was so excited.
Oh yeah, dude. Like
It's a remake off of the old Game Boy Advance game.
Give you the chills and shit.
yeah,
it was-
man. It's like,
I've never felt that excited over anything in a while, so it was pretty. Oh,
dude, and that's
yeah.
that's kind of why I love having so many, like being interested in so many different things. Because like when the Palmer Squares were talking about like a beautiful movie,
Yeah.
it doesn't even have to be like scripted the best. It's like it could just be a pretty scene. Like the
Yeah.
camera work could just be pretty.
Yeah.
And like give you goosebumps, make you tear up a little bit. Like I felt that, dude. Like,
Yeah, that was a Goodwill Hunting. That'd make you cry.
Yeah.
And I don't care who you are. If you don't cry, you're a fucking bitch. I guess we're the bitches.
I didn't cry.
You didn't cry?
No.
That's because you're a commie.
That and like Click and Spirit and shit.
Oh, yeah,
Dude,
Click.
Dude, I cried during Click. Bro.
Yeah, me too, dude. You know, like Adam Sandler is getting old. What do you say? Go on your honeymoon. No work. Honeymoon. He's like, I will, Dad. I will, Dad.
Bro, I'm kidding. When that movie first came out, I started bawling my eyes out.
Yeah.
And my mom literally was like, what are you crying about now?
Damn. That movie was good, dude. I love
not
that
gonna lie,
movie.
I heard that when you were like, no work, honeymoon. Like, for me, I heard that, no work, honeymoon. And like,
Adam Sandler voice.
and like a samurai, no work, honeymoon.
Speaking of Palmer Squares, so they're coming to Tacoma, and it's a guy's trip. It's going to be me, Ron, and Ty. And we're going to have a blast. I actually hit up Aki.
I am not going to black out this time.
No, you're
Please
not.
don't. Please don't.
We're trying to see them in concert. Anyway, so like I was looking up tickets for Tacoma for us, and I didn't see any posted. So I messaged Acumento on Instagram, and he hit me back right away. That's what I was going to tell you. He hit me back right away, not even a minute. I put my phone back up, and then I went back on Instagram. I saw he was typing.
Oh,
And
shit.
the fact that they're so connected to their fans is astonishing, and like it warms my heart. It makes me more excited to go see them just because they give a frick.
Yeah.
And then he's like, they're probably not available yet, but they will be. I'm like, all right, I can't wait. He's like, see you soon. And I was like,
dude.
oh, dude.
I'm actually wearing this shirt right now that you bought me.
I think we definitely, like, they know us. Like, they don't know us, but they know us.
They know,
we hung
'cause
out with them.
Yeah.
And I've, other than the year before, the first one I went to, I have been to every single show in Washington now.
Yeah, I mean, I want to, and I like that's our goal.
Other than the first time they went to Seattle, like 2014, something like that, 2015. Other than that, yeah, I've been to every show now.
You think by now I'd be more comfortable around them, but I still get just as nervous, and I can't think of one thing to say.
Oh no,
every
dude,
single time.
that's straight up facts, dude. No matter how no matter how many times I've seen them now, I still get fucking
Goosebumps.
butterflies and
I
goosebumps
get
and
those
chills.
goosebumps every time.
Yeah, dude, I still get chills and shit. Still get butterflies. Still like get a lump in my throat, like.
Yeah.
Because, dude, they have been such a huge part of our lives for such
Yeah,
a long,
so long.
fucking time now. And, like, just the fact that we actually have a real connection with these guys.
Yeah,
Like,
that's so cool to me.
you know, like, they called us out by name, like, the last show.
Yeah. even
I
though we
remember
were
that
drunk.
much, at least. I remember that much, at least.
I mean, me and Ty got to play
I also remember when,
basketball.
Basketball.
We got to play basketball with Acumento.
With Basketball.
Basketball.
That might as well be his name. He's so fucking good at that.
Yeah, dude,
So
straight
good.
up.
Anyway.
You want to know how I know he's so good at basketball? The only reason I know that is because I have a video on my phone. Apparently, I recorded him and Jasmine playing basketball. I'm like, why?
And we know that Term is really bad at pool. Really bad.
No,
at
he's
pool.
good.
He's really bad, bro.
I thought he was
No,
good.
Acumental's good. Term's horrible.
No, Term was good.
No,
I
I
promise
don't-
you.
no.
I don't remember. I was kind of.
Term was the one who beat me in Acumento.
No, Acumental was so bad. Well, Term was so bad.
Agree, disagree. They're better than us.
I didn't get to play it.
which is insane.
No, you.
which-
But you backed out. Up the cough.
Oh yeah.
Hot sauce, baby.
I know.
Know that too. Yeah, dude, I'm so excited. Like, I remember I was like, when I first saw the venue announcement, I'm like, oh, Tacoma. I'm like, we gotta fucking
go, baby.
We gotta fucking go.
Bro,
Like,
that thought never appeared in my mind. I thought Tacoma, we're close to home, even if they go on really late. We're an hour away. Or not even. 45 minutes.
what day is that?
That's what energy
March
drinks are
1st.
for.
March 1st. It's on a Friday.
Perfect.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying, dude. It's a perfect
Bro,
day.
we're going to have another 3-day span with concerts. You realize that?
What's that?
Because we have Comethazine and Lil Nar on the 3rd.
Oh yeah,
I don't know who those are.
yeah. So they're rappers.
I mean, Lil Nas sounds like a rapper. I just don't know who that is.
Yeah, yeah.
I've had this weird obsession with mosh pits lately, and I don't know why. Because I'm not that big of a dude. I literally got like fucking socked in the face by a big ass. Like,
Yeah, and then I
white
get
dude.
me being a bigger dude. I get targeted in mosh pits. Like,
Oh, and then I at the last mosh pit. What was it, Made in Tokyo?
yeah,
We went to Made in Tokyo, and there was like this couple right in front of me, and they were talking like, "Oh, we're gonna go in, we're gonna do this and that to this song," like talking a mad hype about it.
And they didn't do it.
And no, this is what happened. and the little like girlfriend bitch was right in front of me.
Girlfriend bitch.
And the
I fucked her shit up.
dude, her first jump, I perfectly stepped on her foot by accident and completely turned her ankle.
Jesus.
The side of her foot was completely like this, but like,
And then
Rolled
she jumped.
ankle.
yeah.
That's crazy.
And then, dude, I wouldn't doubt that I broke some toes or some shit like that. There were a bunch of like little white boys and white girls around me, and I was like jumping up and down. Came down, and I landed on someone's foot. I felt someone's foot under my foot.
I mean, if those high feeds you guys talking about, I'm pretty sure they're adrenaline. They didn't even feel it.
Oh yeah, Ty got punched in the face.
I got punched in the face.
And he went back to moshing.
And like the guy was looking at me like he wanted to start shooting. I was like, dude, I paid good money for this. Well, Ronnie paid for it, and I was like, we paid good. Well, Ronnie paid for it. Ronnie paid good money for this concert. I'm not gonna get in a fight and get kicked out because I love Main Tokyo and I came here to listen to Main Tokyo.
So his name's Made in Tokyo, but it's spelled Made in Tio.
Yeah.
Why? I don't get that.
I don't know. It just looks cool. Like XXX Temptation.
To each their own, I guess.
Tentacion.
Extension.
XXX Tentacion.
I'm so sad he died, man.
I'm sad Mac Miller died still.
We had the same birthday. Apparently, Ronnie says, "Who cares?" But
No feedback from you over there, Ron.
Well, it's Peep too. I'm really sad Peep died too.
I was a closet Peep fan for like a solid 3 months. I have this theory that everybody I listen to, something horrible happens to them.
Don't say that because the Palmer Squares are going to Tacoma.
Bro,
We've been listening to Palmer Squares for like 10 years now.
Lil
so-
Peep died.
Well, everyone that he's been like a closet fan of.
Lil Peep died. X died. What?
You can't say that with Mac Miller though.
Yeah, Mac Miller died.
What do you mean?
And then I
He's
just
not a closet Mac Miller.
He was at first though.
yeah, because I remember when I first started listening, it was up in Bellingham, and I would listen to like Get Up and stuff like that with headphones on in my room because I didn't want Ronnie to hear me listening to him.
Bro, wasn't there a time, and I don't get why this happened, but I remember specifically back when you guys were living in Bellingham, and I was really into Mac Miller. You guys didn't really like his older shit, like.
No, that was just me.
I've always liked all of his music.
I never got that.
That was just me, and that's when I was like, on my high horse, like, oh, I only.
What did you listen to though?
I only listen to really
Odd Future.
lyrical shit.
Oh yeah, Odd Future.
And,
Oh no, like I was on Odd
Joey
Future.
Badass.
Joey Badass, Wu-Tang Clan, Tribe
What's that
Called
song by
Quest,
Joey
Not
Badass?
too-
Devastated. That song was a good song.
Yeah.
Tribe Called Quest. Like Eric B and Rakim, MF Doom. All
Wu-Tang
these
But
guys.
he was also
You guys-
listening to Hobson too, though.
Yeah, I was listening.
Bro, I won't front though. I was a Hobson fan at one point too.
I was an Illmind fan. I'll say that.
Yeah, Illmind.
Yeah, that's what it was.
But I mean, there's a couple songs by Hobson I loved until I started hearing everybody listen to it, and I was like, I'm done with this. Like, you guys are making the song not cool for me. And like, when I see people I don't really like or don't really fuck with, and they like a song that I love, it ruins the song for me. I'm not gonna
Really?
lie. Yeah,
Bro.
I don't like when that person who I don't really fuck with, or we don't get along, or whoever, and they like that song that I love, it turns me off.
You know what
Bro.
makes me love a song even more is when people hate the music that I listen to.
That's how I
bro.
feel all the time with all my music. I just feel like people shit on it all the time.
I feel like so many people talk shit about all the X songs I loved, and it just made me absolutely love it that much more.
I feel like people have always talked shit about the music we liked, and then they end up picking it up. Like, how many people talk shit on us when we picked up Uzi? Like, when we were...
So many. Bro.
So many people were like, oh my
So
god,
many.
Uzi's trash, da-da-da. Like, we were big on Uzi, like, for a long time.
I still am one of the biggest Uzi fans to this day. Like,
And then-
I'm heartbroken. Uzi retired from music. That's another part of my theory. Pisses me off.
Didn't he just turn like 27 or something?
But no, you weren't necessarily a closet fan of him. Like,
No, I was 110%.
yeah, and it was like, I was like, you loved him from the day
I liked
the day I showed you Super Saiyan Trunks.
I liked like 2 songs when you guys first showed me, and then I branched out and ended up liking like 5 songs.
Yeah.
But I never really got deep down into his music either.
Well,
Speaking of that, and I don't mean to bite off the Palmer Squares podcast, but Cardi B won Album of the Year.
Ah, dude, yeah, and like
She doesn't write
and-
any of her shit.
And she tried to justify it, like, oh, I'm sharing it with Mac Miller, like.
No, shut the fuck up.
and I
bitch.
get she like picked her team out by hand, but still, she's still not writing her own shit.
Not only that, not to bite off the Palmer Squares again, but not only she did not write it, but I think the media, it's a, like they said, a popularity contest.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And it
Yep.
seems like every single girl loves Bodak Yellow or I Like It Like That.
Mhm.
And there's actually a parody. It's called "I Like That I'm Fat," and it's fucking funny. I forget who sings it, but it's funny.
Yeah, if that were the case, then I think Pusha T would have won then, because he definitely had. To be honest, like, I'm not a big fan of him. I listened to the album though. He was head and shoulders above everyone else in the.
That's the thing. It's not really about bars anymore, and even if it was,
well, no, like everything.
Cardi B,
everything.
She doesn't have bars.
He was above everyone as far as everything goes.
I got bloody shoes. Man,
everything from storytelling to lyricism to production to everything. Because you gotta think Kanye had a big hand on this album, so it was like.
Fuck Kanye too. I don't like Kanye.
I was happy that This Is America got recognition though. I love it.
Actually, he bit that off of someone else. Childish Gambino bit that off of someone else.
Where'd you see that at?
It's like fucking Palmer Square's podcast. There's an interview with this guy. He made this song years ago, and at first the dude was stoked that, all right, well, this Childish Gambino, he's letting the world know everything about this song. Like, I'm happy it's getting out there, and now he's pissed because Childish Gambino got the award or whatever, and Childish Gambino ripped that song off.
Was Childish Gambino aware of that artist at the time though?
I don't know. I don't know that.
Hanger.
But no, like.
But
to
you
me,
can hear the similarities though. It's really.
But to
crazy.
me, This Is America really isn't shit without the music video.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but there was never a music video too. I probably wouldn't like the song. To be completely honest.
And it's like, what was kind of shitty to me too? He wasn't even at the Grammys to accept it.
Yeah, exactly. That's another thing that pissed the dude off who originally made this song. But not to take anything away from Childish Gambino, because he's
so talented.
Yeah, he's
dude.
doing it all too.
He is like seriously like the underrated GOAT. Like nobody, like it's funny because everybody talks about him, but nobody talks about him at the same time.
I put him up there, J. Cole, in my opinion.
I would put him above.
I actually
Cole,
went
honestly.
through a big Childish Gambino phase too.
Yeah, I remember that.
Until I listened to the songs on repeat so much, I actually got annoyed with it. Like this song again, but because I loved it so much, it was such a weird phase. Not weird. I love his music, but I just can't anymore because I listen to it too much.
Yeah, well,
you know my weird phase has been lately. I'm not even embarrassed about it. My weird phase lately has been Sway Lee. I don't know why. His music.
Oh, dude, I love Sway Lee.
His music puts me in such a good mood, bro.
That's another thing I don't do is I don't really branch out for music anymore. Like there's songs that, once again, the Palmer Squares podcast at the very end they choose a song. There's been multiple songs on there that I don't know the artist, but I fuck with the song, so I go look up their songs, and I'm proud of that. They're helping me branch out my music wise, but like literally it's Mac Miller, the Palmer Squares, and a couple names that I forget. But
all the concerts we've been going to, man, all the openers and everything, it just introduces you to so many.
Yeah, that's another thing I love about going to concerts.
Well, yeah, Caleb Wildcard, he was the guy with the guitar.
Yeah,
I mean, I know
on the Gary Busey tour.
Yeah. I would go to a Haiku concert.
Oh yeah, Haiku plays.
I try to look his shit up, but he has like old videos on YouTube. Like I can't find any new shit. Which bums me out because he is talented as shit. Sick, he rapped like 6 minutes straight of just bars nonstop without even taking a breath.
Yeah,
God, dude, that was crazy.
I remember it was funny because we're all talking shit about him too. Like this guy.
Who's this guy? And he just shit on the whole show.
Everyone.
Dude. He shit on everybody.
Easily like up there. And then actually, before the Palmer Square show, I know you guys didn't really fuck with them too much, and it's cool. But Sweatshop and Al Green, the guys who were out there,
like them.
They're
actually.
little.
I found like 3 songs that I really love by him.
Yeah, I was gonna say to me they're a little Hoodie Allen-ish. Like,
I don't think so.
Yeah, like,
I got to show you the songs that I'll branch it out. Like you got to show me some Sway Lee songs. And
yeah,
I can't say because I haven't listened to Hoodie Allen.
Yeah, I was gonna say like Ty will have to show you Sway Lee. For me, I'd seriously change what I listen to just about every day.
Was that?
It's Playboy Cardi and then a bunch of other shit.
Like I don't even know. I mean, I'm pretty sure I've listened to Playboy Cardi songs, but I don't know any of his songs.
Yeah.
So like I said, we gotta exchange music and just be like, "What do you think of this?" And then you tell
me. To be quite honest, I can't see you
like
any
that's
of
all
his
we
music.
do all weekend though. Is we just play music all the time.
Usually.
Yeah.
And like to be honest, I can't even see you liking any Playboy Cardi songs.
Yeah, a lot of people don't really like Playboy Cardi around here. Like I'm not even kidding. Every time I say Cardi around here, they automatically think Cardi B. Every time. Every time.
And that's why she won the fucking Grammy award, because she's popular. I hate her because she's popular. I don't like
I
her.
hate her because she's not even like.
Not even her personality.
Bro.
Everything about her I just don't like.
I don't even know one guy that likes Cardi B. The only guy.
Manuel.
Well, it's like the only reason why they like Cardi B is because their girlfriend makes them like Cardi B.
No,
Either
Manuel.
that or she's really fucking hot too. So it's like
Manuel likes
No,
Cardi B.
she's not.
she's pretty hot.
No, she's
Cardi
not.
B, dude?
No,
She's pretty
not.
hot.
She looks like a pug.
She's pretty hot.
Yeah, dude. Everything about her personality does not make her hot.
She's pretty hot.
Here, dude.
No.
I don't care. I'm sticking by. I'm saying she's pretty fucking hot.
Leave it in the comments below. who won't comment? No one comments. We don't even have a comment for the white racism thing. So
That's crazy.
Let's not get back
I
into
thought,
that.
I thought a lot of people get pissed off about that.
Dude, you said slavery was okay. That's what you said.
Seriously, but no, seriously, on Instagram when
Well,
people saw
own
it,
people.
when people saw like white racism, like people like applauded me for it.
Really?
And they're like, oh man, you actually like.
Well,
you
that's
guys-
a real touchy subject. You
Yeah,
never talked about.
Yeah, you guys like actually spoke on white racism. Like, it's not a big.
We
fucking
really
deal.
didn't. We bullshitted back and forth and arguing, and if anything, we had
It's
no.
like we didn't even make valid
no,
arguments.
yeah, I was
really,
about to say we didn't have any valid points. We were
I
just like,
tried, but
bickering.
you weren't giving me any leverage. So
Off
it's-
topic, did anyone really think that was our actual product in the project this weekend? Did people actually think that?
yeah, there were a few people who were like, oh
What
man,
is
that's
that
cool.
project? After this, could you tell me? I want to know.
Yeah, we'll talk about it
Yeah.
after.
You
I'm
guys
so
don't get to
excited.
know though.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, with his exclusive shit.
Another thing is, I know views don't matter for us, but they do in a way. And share it. You know, if you giggle once during this video, share it. You know, I would like to see our views go up just a little bit. Like I hate to be that guy though, because from the very beginning, and I'll say this till we stop. It's not for anyone. For us, it's for us. However, I just want people to hear us bullshit. I think we're
And so-
that entertaining.
And so it's like, dude, like that's why I want to get our like. It's so. I have been looking up ever since that time we FaceTimed.
Mm-hmm.
I've been doing so much research on how to try to get our shit on Spotify and Apple Music. It's nightmare, dude.
Oh,
It's a fucking nightmare.
that's a good topic.
It's a fucking nightmare.
What do you call it? Creative differences between me and you, and we've had a couple bumps in the road. Nothing big. Obviously, we're still doing it,
Yeah,
but
and quite honestly, I think it makes it a little more interesting too. So it's like offering different.
Constructive criticism.
Yeah, offering
that's not
different
how me and
perspectives.
Ron really work. Though it's I want to do this, and he doesn't, or he wants to do that, and I don't want to do it. And we don't really solve it. It's just we don't do it.
Yeah, we just don't do it and stick to YouTube.
Yeah.
That is like our medium. Like it's.
Can you
We both
imagine the nightmare if I was this involved? Because I like to fight.
You can be this involved, but I'm pretty sure then that's the weird thing where we have our differences, but we're also so like intertwined with each other. We also think the same somewhat. So all of us have like, sure, you have an idea about like the FaceTime thing that you want to do. I did not want to do that.
Yeah.
However, the title, a gay Mexican and high school stories and gay Mexican, I want to do that. You didn't want to do
Yeah.
that, but eventually we just did it.
Yeah, and then like you want like we have some unlisted shit too, like, and you want to upload like, dude, you can still kind of.
Oh yeah, there was a couple podcasts that I just said just throw up there, but you couldn't really hear Ron on the mic too much. But I just wanted to get it up there, and you didn't want to, and then that's the differences we have sometimes.
And then like we have a few of those. Like,
We have like 2 podcasts that
like we were
3?
just something like 3.
we have 3 podcasts that I think are fucking funny.
Dude, like the first one, dude, is perfect. The first one that got fucked up
Oh yeah, that was
is
good.
perfect, dude. The one with Ty.
Yeah,
the
that
first,
one was sick.
That one
it was
was.
fucking
I don't even remember
perfect.
the topics we were talking about.
I don't either, but it was just so organic and so like perfect.
Yeah,
Dude,
it
that's
was
all I
really
could say.
good.
Like it was fucking
And then we
perfect.
even felt great after doing it. You
And
know,
like
it was
man, like I was like not saying I don't get excited because I still love doing this. Like this is all I think about. Like
yeah.
like this is the one consistent. Like despite me having however many like. This is a consistent factor in my life
And
now. Like,
not only that, we're gonna post another one this weekend, correct?
yeah,
And
we're gonna post another one.
actually
this
have
week.
topics to talk about and converse with. Like right now, we're kind of just going off the top of the dome right now again. But well, I had my 2 that I had. Unless you want to do the, how was your week? But
No, that's getting
it
pretty
was-
stale.
it was
That's getting
dumb.
pretty
It's-
stale.
Yeah, boring, right? It's getting boring.
We all did the same thing. We sat in our house.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and it's like,
And just ate food.
and it's like either way, like even if we weren't like, it was like, oh, you know, this happened at work. Like nothing really exponentially exciting.
Oh, except for that one
happened.
time I saw that car wreck. or I was going on the bridge in a car.
Oh yeah.
That was crazy. Probably not as like the way I told it. Probably wasn't as crazy, but when I saw it,
Yeah.
it was crazy.
And it's like I get it. There's some times where we can kind of make it funny, like go ahead, baby. Like,
Oh yeah,
some shit like that.
Mom just loves that shit. Can I have a red one? Go ahead, baby. She wasn't. Yeah.
She wasn't that. Like,
Yeah.
So like there are small details that like we can make funny, but it's like, yeah, that's just pretty worn out to me now. Like,
Yeah. How was your week? Like, we don't ever. Like, why? Why does anyone care what we did this week?
dude, it's like even like when we're together, just like
We don't even talk about
yeah,
it.
yeah, I know.
Like,
There was like there was a part that kind of for me it kind of felt like
unorganic.
yeah, like unnatural because it's like we don't even talk about this on our free in our free time.
Like, I don't randomly come over every week and be like, "How was your week?" Well, actually, I did on the podcast, I guess, but it felt weird and it felt fake.
But it's like before the podcast, we never did that. We didn't
Never.
we didn't give a shit what happened during the week.
But one thing that won't change is, hello everybody, welcome back to another episode. I don't want to give that up until I come up with something better, but that's
or
just
until
kinda
we get an
my
actual intro, like
until we get an actual intro. But for that right there is kind of my signature. Just because I did it on the first one, I did it on the second one on accident, so I had to do it for the third one. I'm like, all right, it's a done deal. And the other one is stay sexy.
yeah, I like Term's intro. What do you say when he like does
Random singing.
yeah, like like almost like a blink 182
Yeah.
like some 41 type.
Type is would like think of a song. You're beautiful. I don't know, but like in a punk rock thing. That sounded so gross, dude.
You're beautiful. Your voice just cracked a bunch. That's all
so
that happened.
bad, dude. My throat kind of hurts, but it's whatever.
Yeah, I think we're hitting the 40. Yeah, we're 46 minutes.
Wow, 46 minutes.
And you only listened to 6 minutes.
you guys stopped listening 40 minutes ago. I hope you'd stop listening 40 minutes ago, because
You'll never know.
Yeah,
no, they'll probably know.
they'll know. They'll just have to re-listen a bunch. Like
This is like the most listened to one now.
That'd be crazy, just because they want to know, like, what
just because they're trying to figure out what
it
we're
bumped
talking
from
about.
6 minutes to 8 minutes.
Like what point did it get really awkward?
That's when I'm not gonna. Fuck, I ruined it. It's not around the 8-minute mark, I promise you.
All right, man.
It seems like we always get more laughy at the end.
Yeah.
I hate it. That's good.
Yeah, it's getting pretty late.
Anyway, yeah, I have work. We all have work
Yeah,
tomorrow.
we gotta get back to the fucking salt mines tomorrow.
I'm excited to go back to work. Fuck this house right now.
Same, but no. Just because I'm not used to my long fucking days. But like I said, tomorrow's my last day of harvest. And then the schedule of every Saturday could work or posting it. Oh, when are we gonna talk about that? We're gonna start posting every Monday.
Yeah,
We're gonna
so we're gonna record throughout like
sometime
on the weekend, and then we're gonna post Monday at midnight.
Yeah. Wait, wouldn't it be Sunday at midnight? Could that be Monday?
Who fucking knows? It's midnight.
Midnight. We're gonna
Between Sunday and Monday at midnight. Okay, just like,
yeah, that's what we're gonna try and start doing, especially because the next couple months I'll have free.
you know what else I'm
basically.
thinking about? What the fuck are we gonna title this?
Ah,
Because there weren't really
phases.
Phases.
Something phases. 'Cause
Everybody
that's
got phases.
what the boom boom room.
Loosey goosey and the boom.
That we never did it. I want that one.
Yeah, because it was like, oh yeah, we had that dilemma the last time too. Like,
Yeah. Oh
like,
yeah, that was another.
you're like the boom room. I'm like loosey goosey, just
in the boom room.
loosey goosey in
Was
the
it?
boom room.
What was I even saying? Boom, boom, the boom room. Or
The
some
boom room.
Dumb shit.
Loosey goosey in the boom room.
Yeah. Ty, you have anything you want to say when we get out of here? Something other than no, I'm good.
No.
That was him. Wasn't some
Like,
last week?
I was like,
Yeah. You got anything? Dead air.
You can be racist towards white people.
What? Oh yeah. You're on my. Yeah, we're on the same side. I'm sorry. No, you can't.
Alright.
Anyway, Ron, you got anything?
yeah, we'll see the less than 20 of you next week.
With all 22 subscribers. Yeah, stay sexy. Oh, you want to throw any fucking follow me at Ronnie Rose?
Oh no,
Yeah.
I haven't been posting a whole lot, so it's like,
Me neither. Only the podcast.
yeah.
And Ty's birthday. Oh, my birthday's coming up pretty soon. The big 21.
Yeah.
But
Not
this
really
is
soon, but pretty soon.
yeah,
Not every night.
but almost every night. All right. Yeah. Stay sexy and peace.
Bitches.